Well, that's another section done, so now we've got 8 challenges left. So we either got the Infernal Heat, which makes Inferno Room everywhere. This one I have no clue how to do. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I just won a challenge that was really hard. I think it was a glitch that I won, but I'll take it. This challenge I have no clue how to win. I'll be real. I don't understand how to win this one. This one I can understand how to win, but it's just pure RNG. We'll go for the RNG challenge. Counter the Inferno with regen. You need a lot of regen. Inferno's 50 damage. Every turn. All units probably go 1. Reduce cooldown. I'll go for Grow Room, I guess. The Vtuber. Let's go Truffles. Truffles isn't bad. What about Respawn from Death? You can only put so many Respawn from Deaths before you run out. And it's one of those things where it's like, that challenge, it's hard to get the ball rolling. Like, at the start of the run, you got nothing, right? And it's really hard to know, like, where do you even start? There must be something. I'm sure there is, but it's one of those situations where it's like, how do you even get the ball rolling? Because by the time that you can start to get some units together, you probably lost a lot of health, if not, like, dead. Okay. Alright, we've got an interesting set of cards here. I wouldn't say they're good, but they are interesting. I got Truffles. I like Truffles. Oh. I didn't realize that the cards that he brings... Ah, it's -1. It's because that card costs 2. Perils of Production. Perils of Production is straight fire, man. This card is straight gas if you can get it rolling. And then you play, because the downside of Perils of Production, I've used it before, the combo. The downside is it gives you Ember Drain, right? Which means that every stack of Ember Drain takes away energy. But if you can play this card every turn, you always have energy. Like, sure, you start the turn with no energy, but when you play the card, you get 3. So it's like, well, it's not even an issue. See, look, I've got no energy. I play Perils of Production, all of a sudden I have 3 energy. It's such a good combo, man. You don't even care about it after all. You're like, you know what? Peril me. Produce me. I don't know. Just do something. Alright. We got a not bad combo so far, but everything's random. Hothead is pretty good, actually. Hothead combines well with Heal Enhancer, he combines well with the Morsel Maker. I think I'll take him. Tight Knight. You know, multi-strike? I'll give you multi-strike. Okay, this set that we've got right now isn't half bad. There are, at least, I can see pathways. Alright, these Paraffin Enforcers are absolute trash, but apart from that. Alright, Perils of Production, Shadowcast, Truffles the Dog. Ooh, apply Frostbite equal to half damage dealt. Damn, okay. Let's start getting this guy cracking. I need to get more spells on the bottom floor. For more HP. Resin Blades. So this gives burnout to a unit, correct? I actually kind of want to see how this... It does give burnout, okay. Time to go fuse your beads and pick up Milo and Aurora. Okay, no worries, take care. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and stay safe. Damn, man. If I can actually get some way to, like, heal my units. This character could actually be quite strong. I actually need to thin out my deck. I know you're saying, but your deck only has 17 cards in it. What are you talking about? There's 17 cards, but that's still too many. Alright. Upgrade spells or trinkets and baubles. I'm gonna go this way because I don't need the heal. It feels kind of point. Ooh! Tanio, Shiko, or Gros Michel. Gros Michel is always good. I was playing some Balatro earlier today. Recording it off-stream, right? Because it's been a off-stream series. God, that game is frustrating. I've got one deck left to finish. The Plasma deck. And it is driving me insane. Double stack. We could double stack at Perils of Production. That seems kind of good. Yeah, I'm trying to do all the decks gold stake. I've just got Plasma deck left, and it is killing me. I need to get rid of these enforcers, man. They suck. Yeah, if I don't get a way to heal this this lady, she's in trouble. She's in big trouble. Okay, she actually manages. Wow, I didn't draw a single copy of Perils of Production. I guess that's the downside. I didn't draw a single copy. Where are my Perils of Productions, man? Oh, it's because of these bloody Paraffin Enforcers, man. Ah, well. 1 damage. There's all my Perils of Production. Alright, we take another point of damage. Paraffin Enforcers. This isn't going... It's not horrendous, I'll be honest. Shift gain Valor, Kill damage randomly, nah. Combustion suit, kill friendly units, reform random units, nah. No, none of these cards, like, hit. I don't mind the Miser is pretty good. Good for econ. I don't know if I needed, ooh. I'll take Demon Fiend. I don't know if I needed... whatchamacallit that I just grabbed. Energy. I can make this guy tiny, that's kind of funny. Who says I shouldn't make him tiny? Why not? Let's do it. Okay. This is only Covenant 6, which is pretty manageable for the most part. God, look at all these units. Stoic Plate now. Gives him silence, but a lot of armor. I'll take that. Okay, Gros Michel goes away. I also take 1 damage for no reason. Which is a bit bothersome, but hey, 5 watch streak, nice. Yeah, there's our double perils. Now what do we get? This is really good. And resin blades. Doesn't really help me, to be honest. I need to stop taking damage, man. I'm taking damage for no reason. Well, it's not by choice. It's a problem of my own making. It's because I've invested in this perils of production strategy. It kinda screws me over. Yes, the Ember Drain cards. I know, but if I draw them every time, it's no problem. That's the thing. If I just draw the cards every time, there's no issue. The problem is I'm not drawing it. Alright, what do we get? Draw a room card, reduce its cost to 0. I'll take that. Move some cards. I'm definitely getting rid of the Paraffin Enforcers, because I don't actually play these guys at all. They're just clogging up the deck. Make a unit quick. Or multi-strike. Multi-strike on this guy is absolutely wild. Quickness. Let's go quickness on you. You hated the Ember Drain cards? It's got a time and place for everything, is what I would say. Hey. I need to figure out what exactly I'm doing here. Like, I think this is a pretty solid combo. Pop that there. Yes, the big issue is I have no way to heal. Let's give multi-strike to our champion. I don't think the champion can get purged from the deck. I could be wrong, but I don't believe he can get purged. Well, if he ends up getting removed from the deck, then I'll know what happened. Okay, more HP, please. More rage. More rage, more rage. Yeah, well, this guy doesn't survive, but he doesn't have the sword anyway. And this is very weird. I don't know how I feel about this run. We've taken very little damage. That much I can say for certain. Let's try and make a really good spell. Remove consume, no. Double stack. Well, I can double stack this. I really just want to get... I was gonna say give me a holdover, but they didn't give me it. Duplicate a card. Let's duplicate one of our perils of production. It means we're more likely to draw it if we have more of them, right? That's how math works, yeah. Ah, this boss probably has one of my favorite themes. It's so good. Champ is still there. He only gets removed if he dies. I should have probably specified that's how that card works. Ooh. Ooh, everybody's dying. This is bad news, bears. Yeah, so the issue was if he gets killed, then I'm like, well, he's cooked. Let's restart this. I almost feel like I don't care if my champ dies. You know, let's see how far we can go. Yeah, this boss is interesting because it's 2 bosses for the price of 1. So you got one that like does the rounds through the map. This is tricky. Yeah, so now the big weakness of this deck is sort of revealing itself in that I don't have any way of tanking damage. Nobody tanks damage. Let's restart this run. Alright, how do I handle this? Because I thought this guy would be a pretty decent tank, but he's not really. My champ is actually probably the best tank I've got in this set. Let's try that. Try that one on for size. The Steadfast Crusader is probably not a terrible tank, but he's not a good one either. Well, my champion's about to die. Okay, let's retry this. They just sap your champ's damage. I mean, he's dead anyway, so... no, if they don't sap his damage, he gets stronger when it's a new moon. So since it's no longer a new moon, his attack drops down. Yeah. It's one of those goofy little interactions. Hey Doggo, you're gonna have to cop some hits for me. Exiles Diadem. Well, I can give that to him. Give you the blade. Perils. Sure, I'll give it to Doggo, who can then proceed to perish. Oh man, I just don't have any tanks. This is awful. Alright, let's try again. Let's do a flipped setup. Let's put our best guys on the top. He gives her more damage. Ah, that's annoying as heck. Yeah, I mean, it was looking kind of promising, but then kind of in like a really bad way here. Windblade isn't bad. Well, my champion dies in a sec. I hate that you came up to the top just to piss me off. Yeah, just not having any reliable way to heal, and not having anybody who can tank has proven to be exceptionally bad. Fortunately, he comes up to the top. It's kind of ends any hope that we had there. I'll play this one out. We'll see how we go. I wouldn't say it's impossible to win, just very unlikely. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of time to prepare for the big boss to arrive. God, this group is going to be a freaking killer. Alright. Keep building up those health points. Keep stacking up those numbers. Damn. We don't even get past Strix. So go 1, 2. Yeah, they just do too much damage. It's a pity. If we had a tank, there was maybe something we could have done there, but all of our guys were just a little too squishy. That wasn't too bad, though. That was a really good starting set. Let's give it another go. Let's run it back. Now they're getting me absolute crap. Alright. Friendly units advance and strike. This is bait. I'll tell you guys that now. What is this set? So we got a guy who needs to eat stuff, but nothing for him to eat. We got mushrooms, but not infinite mushrooms, just 8 mushrooms. And we have Vine Grasp, which is just trash. All these cards kind of suck. I'll take Engine Upgrade. Mooncycle, Gain, Conduit. So we could have really strong spells, but the only spell we've got right now is Vine Grasp, which, may I remind you, is terrible. Grab the Whelp. At least we can get some money. Hothead isn't bad. I've said it before. I don't think Hothead is terrible. But again, we've got no way to boost his damage. Because his whole thing is if you can boost his damage, he becomes a lot better. Let's go Guildmonger, I suppose. The Animus of Will is decent, but again, it needs ways to increase its damage, which it doesn't have. Alright. This is bait. Slave, but gain Conduit 1 permanently. Don't fall for it. I've fallen for it before. It doesn't work. I mean, it works. I should clarify. It's not like the card doesn't function. It's so hard to actually get value out of it because your guy will never kill anything. Like I'll just be real. He does not know how to kill people. He's a little teddy bear. This champion. Kind of stuff that up a little bit. Alright, just send in the mushrooms, I guess. Well, this guy is just gonna... Do the mushrooms really make that much of a difference? Moving this guy to the front is actually a huge thing. Maybe, look, Vine Grasp is probably not that bad. You can move really important units up to the front. You can move the boss up to the front, and then like, this guy's whole thing is he's got spikes. But he's just in the back, so he does nothing now. Okay. And we're making money because of the, what's this dragon called? The Whelp. So we've actually got a pretty good stockpile of cash. So that's not bad. Alright, what is my game plan? There is no game plan. Do I want to upgrade units or spells? The only spells I could upgrade are not good. Let's go units. Maybe we can get something good. I quite like Hook Hand. Meat Hook, sorry. Is he good enough to get? He's good enough to get. Make a unit large. Make a large, whatever they're called. Animus of Will large. Strike hard, strike fast, no mercy. Yeah, that's the way. All right, you can go there. So this is the thing about this this pyre. It gives you a completely random draft, and with this one, the drafts are from any clan. So typically with this, you would have some synergy because you have, you know, the 2 clans that you're picking from. We're picking from 10 clans here. So there's very little chance of there being any synergy. So that's why I keep getting all these combos where it's like completely random, irrelevant cards. The mushrooms really are not... They are not terrible, man. They are really not terrible. Okay, we don't quite kill the boss here, but he definitely dies on the next floor. It's because he's got that Titanite too. He's taken considerably less damage, and he gains armor every turn. I'm barely outpacing his damage. Good thing we've got a big guy here to save the day. Not bad. We got a lot of money. That's... Honestly, that's actually quite good for us. Alright, let's get our random event. Friendly units get... Friendly units get attack and health, or we just get extra pyre health. Look, our pyre is very squishy. All of these, all the Titan pyres are very squishy. So, definitely try and go for that. Grants trample to fungi's, troop add +2 per attack. Per stack, sorry. These are the only cards I've got that give me mushrooms, so I don't think it's gonna happen. A sweep. I just don't think I need a sweep right now. Dualism. Is there anything that gets dualism? This can benefit from dualism. That's it. Let's reroll. An extra multi-strike isn't bad. Give a unit Titanite. Go for the Crucible Warden. That's not bad. Alright, so we've got Archeon. Who gains Rage on Siphon? That's fine, I don't care about that. This is what I like about Hookhand. Bonk. No longer taking damage. Super good. Alright, engine upgrade. Put mushrooms out, why not? Kill this guy. Engine upgrade. This is one of those runs where it's deceptively... It looks deceptively good, is how I would describe it. When I was playing Bellatro earlier today, I had a lot of runs like this, where it looks like things are going really well, but they're not really. You're doing well because it's early in the run. You're not doing well because the run is, like, amazing. You're doing well because it's the beginning, and everything is easy. Yeah, we can't move the boss, unfortunately. No. Such is life. We do win, but by a pretty narrow margin. Yeah, if you don't have any good way to heal your units, it's real tricky, man. Deal damage, apply rage. Spawn one when a unit without troop dies. Here we go. That's something that I can make use of. Let's go capacity. And we'll save. Now, something's happening. I really need a draft, I think, for a heal, man. Like, if I don't get a way to heal my units, we're kind of just screwed. Interesting. So now we do actually have a way to heal. We're up against this guy. I hate this guy. Okay. So I need to get the Infectory ASAP. There it is. So now we can start playing mushrooms. Well, rather, mushrooms can start appearing. That's probably the better way to put it. And that gives us HP regen. Fantastic. Okay, look at all those little mushy guys. So this is where, like, the synergy sort of like appears. It materializes, which is very good. Yeah, and this is where we lose, because everything else is just freaking trash. Let's retry this. I need to put this guy needs to go right in the back. Let's try that again. I do believe this is winnable. It's not going to be necessarily easy, but it is winnable. Yeah, always have your best attacker in the back, because they're the ones that actually can do damage, right? Let's undo this. I should put a unit down and then shrink the room. Okay. Yeah, getting a mushroom every time one of these guys gets killed is super good. And the best part about corruption is that it can only kill one mushroom at a time. So even though the damage might be enough to actually kill multiple mushrooms, it will only ever kill one. Okay, we don't quite get the kill. But he only has about 1,000 HP left. Maybe we can... 100 HP, 1,000 HP left. There's about 100 HP left. Okay, stun him. This guy just wins it for us. The Crystal Water, because he's not corrupted. He's not corrupted at all, so he just wins it. That's only because this boss is annoying, and when he appears, he gives everybody corruption. And it's regardless of if you were... You could have just turned up, you could have been there for ages. He's like, everybody gets corruption. Everybody gets corrupted. I need to get the Infectory to be deployable. Iron Tongue is real good. Let's buy Iron Tongue. Make Infectru deployable. I think I'll grab an Inferno Room, honestly. Let's make shit. Let's get this shit to get this shit to go buck wild. Alright. Erase card text and upgrade slots for your unit. Apply Purified Essence or gain Beacon's Light. I can't remember exactly how this works. Yeah, let's just stick it on this guy, why not? You offer one of your troops to bask in the beacon's light. The light scours away all their impurities. When they return, they're not what they seem, they are emptier. I think if you can make it a certain distance, they get upgraded again. I can't remember exactly how it works, but... Alright. It erases their ability text. It gets rid of all their text, so this card has nothing now. But it's a 53-58, which is decent. Ooh, we get the cat's tongue, or whatever it's called. Iron Tongue. Iron Tongue is just so good, man. Whip hit everything, man. Just hit everything. Incredible. What a card. I misplayed. Does the rest of the ability text? Yeah, it gets rid of everything. So basically the unit starts from... What did I just do? Oh, I played Spawning Pods. I played a card, I didn't even pay attention to what card I played. So I was very confused for a moment. I was like, hang on a second. Alright, this boss we have to set up on the bottom. Typically, I think I would rather... I'll just hit this guy. I would rather have it Inferno Room at the bottom. What's the room card you played? This one. It's called Engine Upgrade, so it reduces the capacity of the room, but it gives you +1 energy per turn. So, a neat little card. It used to be it used to be a spell card. In Monster Train 1, and then even in Monster Train 2, it was a spell card, and they changed it. Had the same effect, but it became a room card. And in so doing, they kind of made the card borderline unplayable, in my opinion. Like, I think it's very bad. I'm running it because I've got it, like, that's what they gave me, but I think the card is very bad. And we just win. Get more money from this guy. The best part about this boss is every time he gets killed, he summons another mushroom. It's so good. I'll save. If we get up to 6 eggs, I'll crack it open. All right. Trinkets and baubles or spell upgrades. The thing is, my spells all kind of suck. The only thing I would do is maybe make this not consume, but I'd rather try and get some really good artifacts because we could get something incredible here. Savage Skin, Savage Heart, Savage Spirit. Savage Heart is really good if you have a tank who just cops tons of damage. I don't really have it. Titan Skin 5 isn't as good as it sounds. Just reduces damage by 5. Savage Spirit is risky. I'm not really interested. It's tempting, but no thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. This is absolute bait. I've picked this card before, and I've been screwed over by it. Spikes deal more damage. Create an ephemeral copy of the first spell you play each turn. May as well, right? It means if I have extra energy, I can play potentially 2 spawning pods. It's not that bad. Not great. Okay, we can kill this guy. Let's get the whip. Now you live. Chuck an Inferno there. So the survivors now hopefully won't make it past this floor. That's juicy. Look at that. 15 regen. Oh, you'd love to see it. And the Iron Tongue, or whatever it's called. What is this card actually called? I keep forgetting what it's called. Iron Tongue. Is super, super good. May as well just put full camp. He can just perish. Yeah, we don't really have any scaling damage though, so like nothing in this deck is scaling. Like nothing has very good damage. So when we get up to the units that have like 500 HP later, yeah, not good is the bottom line for how that's gonna go. We've got a very resilient team, but they're not very strong. Yeah, just no damage in this team. I mean, when 18/4 is your highest, like, damaging unit. Yeah, I don't think any particular number of, like, replays of this is going to make a difference. We're just not doing enough damage. We're doing no damage. We have no way of increasing our damage. Like, our guys were very tanky, as I've said, but they just weren't doing any damage. Okay, there's a bit of a combo here. Sword Maiden plus Windblade, that's something. Liquid Courage is pretty good. Insatiable Hunger is great. Ooh. I don't really have any way of rallying, so let's go Titan Sentry. Pincushion is kind of bad. I'll go Crystal Collector, I suppose. Okay, a lot of these actually work pretty nicely together. Do I go for the bait? No, let's go for damage. I'm not going to fall for the bait. Clan cards offer rares. That's the thing, I don't really just want... You know what, let's do it. I don't really want just rares is the problem, but I'll take it. You know what, so when you get stuck on a challenge like this, I think the best thing to do sometimes is to just get a bit crazy with it. I need to try and just give this guy some damage, man. He's really not half bad, I'll be real. I actually quite like the Titan Sentry. Frostbite is very powerful. Him being able to actually attack now is pretty neat. Not bad, not bad. I do wonder, are all runs in this game theoretically winnable? Now, what do I mean by that? Like, is every run generated in such a way that it is possible to win? Or are some runs just impossible, I wonder? I really don't know. You would have to think that not every run is possible, right? So I don't know how they would even, like, calculate that, or, like, make it function. That's a really good question. If I could ask the devs one question, that would be the question I ask them. And I'd say, you are insane. How did you come up with this question? If I can get the Titan guy Titan skin, the Titan Knight, sorry, he actually becomes very good. Alright. Artifacts or spell upgrades? Let's try spell upgrades. Let's see what unit we get first. No, none of these guys are terribly useful. Let's go Gross Michelle. So we've got some pretty decent tanky kind of guys. Double stack. Damage shield 2 and Valor 8 is quite interesting. Or lifesteal 4. Lifesteal 4 is just too much to pass up. Or lifesteal. If you can get that with holdover, play it every turn. By the time that the final boss comes around, they're in deep doo-doo. Let's grab the Orb Lifesteal. Frostbite is doing the Lord's work right now. The problem is, again, it's the same issue as the last run. We got nothing that actually does lots of damage. Nothing. Like, what here does a lot of damage? 36 is a lot of damage to you? 24 is a lot of damage? Well, we're gonna come up against guys that have 500 health. It's not... The math is not mathing, I'll just say that. Like, these early parts of the run look great. I mean, having 14 lifesteal is kind of live. We lack any kind of scaling, and we lack any kind of... Well, there's scaling. Sure. No. No. Do I have any healing cards? Lifesteal is technically a heal, but that's the best I would have. Siren of the Sea isn't terrible. I'll take Siren of the Sea, and let's go for capacity. We're gonna have to try and make one mega monster floor. Alright, trinkets and baubles or unit upgrades. We gotta upgrade our units. That's the bottom line. Our units are not really great. Got our champ. Our champ does pretty good damage, but... Okay, this is really good. Multi-strike. Let's get the Siren of the Sea multi-strike. Okay, there's beginnings of something. Okay, Gross Michelle is gone. Yeah, I want as much Valor on this guy in the front as possible so that he can tank better. Incredible, man. What a champ. This guy's super good. I love the Titan Sentry, man. It's a shame that Frostbite on its own is just not really very strong. Although if it was really strong, you'd never want to run anything else. It's so-so, this run. It's so-so. So Jimbo's back, because we can get Cavendish, which triples our base attack. Which is quite good. Man, the amount of times today when I was playing Bellatrix where Cavendish just, poof, like disappeared super early was very annoying. Alright. Let's go Trinkets and Baubles. Morsels, no. Harvest, no. Duplicate a card. Another Titan Sentry could be okay. At the start of your turn, add a Sting spell to hand. No. Fully heal champions. Spikes deal +1 damage per stack. Friendly unit is healed, deal damage equal to the damage amount healed. That's not bad, actually. That's not terrible. Because whenever our guy uses lifesteal, he'll do extra damage. Pretty good. I definitely need more energy. So I'd love to play more cards, but not really given the chance. I would really like the card that makes it that Frostbite triggers, does more damage. I have to go Yumedza kicking. Oh, okay, hopefully you can get some good rest. And hopefully you feel well soon. Take care. I appreciate you dropping by. Means a lot. Okay, you're dead. You know what? Come back down. No, I don't want to take damage. Thanks, guys. No worries. Yeah, do take care of yourself. And we're still in it. Did you win the last run? No, unfortunately not. Not this challenge. Yeah, I'm sort of got the same problem this time as I had last time, where I'm just not doing enough damage. I'm not sure exactly how to rectify that. Okay, that's a bit of extra damage. Dualism. That was 16. I can give this guy Frostbite 6 too. Maybe a bit of extra HP. Dang, yeah. It's unfortunate, but such is life. I'll add another copy of Insatiable Hunger. This one looks a bit better, but it's hard to say. They start giving these guys lifesteal. Okay, lifesteal, Windblade, damage shields. Fantastic. Yeah, the triple Frostbite is doing quite good work for us. I will admit. Yeah, this is one of those runs where if you can make it to the final round, like, you're set. When you have like 15 lifesteal, even like the strongest final bosses can't like outpace that. Like they genuinely can't outpace it. Like, you just hit them so many times, there's literally nothing that they can do. $21 lifesteal on this guy in the front. Yeah, I just wish we had more synergy for the Frostbite. That would really be all that I would ask for. Totally fine. Trample is an interesting concept. Who would I even give Trample to, though? I'd rather go for the Spike the Leg. Reanimation. Multi-strike. Like an extra multi-strike. Let's do it. And then skip. More energy, please. Okay. Spells or units? Look, my units are not super great. Like, if I was to upgrade spells, what spells would I upgrade? I could make Insatiable Hunger, Holdover, but I kind of already draw it anyway. None of these are really good. Upgrade my champ. Let's go for more damage, I suppose. Multi-strike. I may as well give that to the Sword Maiden. Extra damage too, why not? It's probably about the only thing that would make any sort of meaningful difference. Okay, so we can set up all of our Titan sentries on turn 1, which is good. Give you 4 stacks of Reanimate, that sounds good. Windblade, Twin Blade, and no damage. Damage shield, and then please no damage Areno. Lifesteal, lifesteal. I can send this guy back to the mines, but I don't know if that really helps me. He should die from the Frostbite. He doesn't die from Frostbite. That's unfortunate, ain't it? Now, 8 damage is really not that bad. Crucible Collector. And we do just win straight up. Probably shouldn't have played all those cards, but it's fine. We still get the win. I don't know, this could actually be a win. It's very difficult to tell in these sorts of runs. Like, what exactly is happening. 8 damage is actually pretty good. Alright, we can remove cards from the deck or upgrade our spells. If we were to upgrade our spells, what would we do? Again, not really anything, so let's try and trim the deck up a little bit. Now, what am I absolutely not using? I don't need a second Windblade. I'm not really using Dripfall, so I'll get rid of a copy of that. Trinkets and Baubles. Spells gain 1, let's reroll. Mage Blade adds extra attack. No. Motion of arms. I don't have a room for the bottom floor, do I? Let's get a room card. And then we'll pass. Alright, this is as good as it gets, I think. Will we win? Probably not, but maybe. I reckon with a couple of retries, I think that a victory is possible with this. Drawing the Cursed Twin Blade here is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna go for the sap here, I don't think. I'll just take some damage. My guy's already kind of sapped out. Sapped out the wazoo. Alright. Acceptable. Yeah, my big boy here is not able to actually attack, is the issue. Yeah, these little Deafening Heralds are a big problem. Send you back down. Unfortunately, I am out of reanimates now. Well, it is what it is. We can always restart if things don't quite work out. Okay, so what exactly is the problem? What is the problem? This guy just dies, I think, is the problem. He dies day dot. Alright. Let's maybe set up on the second floor. Let's see how we go on with that strategy. Okay, I think maybe we're just a little too weak. Don't mind taking a bit of damage. Yeah, it's this little freaking rat. This guy is the thing that's causing me all this grief. Okay, 3 stacks of reanimate is going to be pretty good for us. keep drawing Dripfall at the wrong time. And we do take some damage, which is very unfortunate. It's only one hit, so it's not that bad. Okay, let's send this little bozo down. Lifesteal, lifesteal, lifesteal. No, I can't afford to give these guys more damage. Ugh. I feel like this is even worse than last time. Well, it's all or nothing here. Either we win it or we lose it. I know that might sound obvious, but... Damn, is it really just not enough? Ah, this sucks so much, man. To come this close and to lose by such a small margin. Alright, let's try one more time. Maybe we'll set up our best floor on the top. And we'll see what happens after that. I'm happy to take 1 damage here. Well, that definitely doesn't work. Just focus on stacking up the top 4, I think. What's the curse card? Which one? The bell or the shard? I assume you mean the bell one. This one. Oh, it's shackles. It's this boss's curse. It makes it that you either play it and it saps your units, so it drains their attack, or you just take 4 damage. Given the circumstances, I'd rather just take straight damage. Yeah, I would rather, yeah, I'd rather just cop the damage. Alright, what's even the best way to handle this? There isn't really a good way to handle this. Let's retry this. I'll put the Crucible Collector with my champion, and then use the Lifesteal card. Okay, send the enemy champion away. Get lost. Okay, all these guys die, which is good. Okay, lifesteal, lifesteal, lifesteal. It's gonna do a ton of damage to me. Oh god. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can win. This feels a bit better, but I don't know. Yeah, basically, I mean, if these guys get through, it's over. It's over. Good luck, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Just not doing enough damage. Yeah, the only damage that this guy gets is Frostbite. And he does... Well, he does more than enough to kill me is the bottom line. Yeah, if I had like a card to snipe these guys or something, maybe it'd be possible, but I got nothing to stop these guys from getting through, basically. Let's try putting Ardoon on the top floor. Instead of the Shield Maiden. Let's try that. It's worth a go. Could be a complete failure. Could be a massive success. So the only way to find out is to try. Yeah, if I had like a trample effect or a sweep effect or something, we could maybe make this... Maybe make it work, but... With nothing like that, it's very hard. I'm gonna give my champion the multi-strike blade, which should give us a big boost to damage output. Especially when he's doing 196 per hit. That's pretty nice. This guy reanimates. Maybe that's enough? Certainly in the realm of possibility. Alright, drip fall. Maybe I need to just start accepting that some of this damage is just going to have to go through. To the pyre, I mean. I'd rather not, is the thing. Yeah, it's a shame that our most direct damage is lifesteal. Which, at best, is pretty middling. Okay, if this kills me, it kills me. I don't think, and I can delay the inevitable. I don't know if that really helps me, though. I think I survived this, but I'm not 100% sure. Barely. Yeah, no. We just don't have the strength to take all these guys out. Is there anything that I can do, like, differently? I think realistically the only chance is if we set up on the bottom floor. I'll give it... Nah, I'm just gonna let it ride. I tried on the bottom floor already, it didn't work. Maybe if our tanky guys were endless, or at least one of them was endless, I could get the frostbite going early. Yeah, that's the problem with setting up on the top floors. With stuff like frostbite, corruption, stuff like that, it doesn't give it the time to actually go through.